Sorry about the sun there. There we go. One of the negative things about being a critic, okay, and I'm sure every critic has the same complaint, and that is nobody cares or notices or thanks you for the kind things you say about them. You can say 100 good things about somebody, their movie, their YouTube channel, whatever, and they will never thank you. They will never say thanks. They will never send you a, gee, that was a nice review of my channel, or thank you for getting everything right. That stuff all gets ignored. The times you get things right, the times you say nice things, nobody cares. But you get something a little bit off kilter in one review, and man, they come down on you like a ton of bricks. And there's a certain nomad, I'm not going to say her name. She has Friendlies. She was a big star in the movie Nomadland, but I'm not going to say her name. You know, she said in her video the other day that she has tires on her RV that she doesn't want anymore, and she's going to give them away to a needy nomad. And she showed them, and they look fine. They have tread on them. They don't look terribly worn, whatever. And we, talked about that. But technically they are used tires because they're already on a vehicle and they've already been driven around. They look like used tires. They're not brand new shiny black tires that you see in a tire store. They're used. Okay, now they may not be heavily used and they very well may be like new but used, but they're used. So I put that in my clickbait title, like used tires are going to get me lots of views. And she gets rather upset and sends me some messages basically saying, she called me an S-stir, S-H-I, you know what the word is. That's all I do on my channel is stir the you know what. And I'm just trying to get views off of her. And she wants to tell me that those are practically new tires and that, whatever. But they are technically used, all right? She didn't just buy them in the store and put them in the back of the RV and then, was giving them away, no. But she got pretty pissed off at me over that. All right, but that's what I'm saying. You can, as a critic, you can say good thing, 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 and nobody pays attention, nobody thanks you, nobody says thank you for getting it right, thank you for the kind comments. But when you get it a little wrong, or maybe sometimes a little more than a little wrong, man, they come down on you like a ton of bricks, and they don't just say, gee, Dave, you got it a little wrong. Can you update that or correct it? No, they come down on you like, you're a worthless piece of scum, and you are a rotten channel. And then their friendlies do the same thing. The friendlies all come out and go, I get all these videos from Little Sweet Susie, like her avatar is Little Sweet Susie, and Little Sweet Susie, whatever her name is, says, you're a rotten human being! How dare you have a YouTube channel and put your horrible, ugly persona on it? Because I said they were used tires, which they are, technically. Does that mean they're beat up and run down and have dry rot and plugged leaks in them? Probably not. But if you're out there buying used tires from somebody, even if they're gently used, you want to make sure. It's like going to the thrift store. There's a shirt there that looks really nice. And it's, it's used, but somebody may have worn it once and didn't like it and has given it to the thrift store. Or maybe I've gotten that where you get a shirt and it looks really nice and you put it on and then you realize there's a hole in the back. Oops, somebody must have, snagged it on something. But I do see that. And I do see that people, the good stuff doesn't seem to last. It doesn't seem, here's the thing too. Human nature. Again, you can have 100 days a relationship with somebody where it's all perfectly nice and wonderful, and then you have a day where things don't go right. And maybe you did something wrong, ooh, and then that person will then take that one bad day or that one thing you did that maybe was wrong or whatever, or slightly off kilter, and they will then now hate you for eternity over that. I see that all the time. Now look, we had 6 good months, and then there was one couple weeks there where things didn't go too good, and now she hates me forever. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I'm sure that every critic has the same problem. You know, they'll have a director, and there's 10 movies that director that you've loved or mainly loved, and you give the director, you know, very friendly, good, kind criticism, but it's all positive, and the director doesn't seem to care. Okay, fine, I deserve that. I'm not going to have to thank that critic for all that wonderful stuff he said about me, because I am that way. I'm wonderful. And then you have the 11th movie come out, and you think the 11th movie is a bomb, and you say that. There's Tanky Poo. There's that dog looks amazingly like Tank. Same coloring, little bit leaner than Tank these days. Tank's kind of chunky, but I like to go hang out with these dogs someday. They're very well behaved. They never leave the driveway there. So, yeah, that 11th review was not so glowing, and now the director hates that critic. And it's not just your critical review is not quite accurate. It's, I hate your guts. You're a horrible excuse for a human being. I'll never trust you. I'll never like you again. No more Hollywood parties for you, buddy. So, yeah, you know, that's what I'm saying. The life of the critic, everyone says, oh, what a channel there. You don't have to do anything. You just talk about people. You don't have any content. All you do is just talk about people. It's hard being a critic. Hey, there's a FedEx truck. Oh, no, that's a Syntax truck. I thought it was a FedEx truck bringing me some swag. The Swag Express, full of stuff for Dave. You know, it's hard being a critic. It really is. You don't get love, you don't get praise for all the good things and all the right things you say about people, but they certainly do slam the hell out of you with a ton of bricks if you get anything slightly wrong or give the wrong impression or anything like that. I want to memo to these YouTubers, okay? These are veteran YouTubers. They've been on YouTube for many, many years. They know that the more they're talked about, the more they're viewed. They know that. And they know that the more they're talked about, the more subs they have, people are going to say some not so nice things about them. You know what you do? You know how you deal with that? You ignore it. You just ignore it. You don't get upset about it, because getting upset about it makes you look really, really petty. And that is especially true if you're a YouTuber with a lot of subscribers, and that especially if you're a veteran YouTuber. If you get really upset over relatively insignificant, petty little clickbaity things, again, you know, maybe it's time to seek out new employment. That's all I'm saying. It is amazing to me, though, how many veteran YouTubers, it seems like the longer they're on YouTube, the thinner their skin gets. I don't know, maybe they think, I've earned a place at the top of YouTube among the mantle of great, incredible channels, and how dare anyone say anything about them. You know, it is kind of interesting. You see a channel that has 50,000, 100,000, 150,000 subs, and it's all relative. Yes, those channels are doing well, but gosh darn, are you ever going to get to 1 million or 2 million or 10 million like that teenage girl that does her, nails and talks about cosmetics? You know, even with all your subs, you're still a pretty small thing. You're still pretty small. In the relative world of YouTube, most of the channels I cover, even if they have many, many zeros in their subscription totals, they're still pretty small potatoes. But anyway, just remember that. You know, be nice to people on your way up, because then they'll be nicer to you on your way down. That's all. That's a good life lesson to learn. Anyway, man, oh man. All right, and don't sweat the small stuff, and when somebody says something nice about you, at least remember it. Don't forget. Don't just brush it off. Because, again, I say all these YouTubers, many, many, many more nice things about them than bad things. Then just watch my videos and if you watch my videos, and I love that too, people that slam me, you're a rotten son of a bitch channel, you're terrible, subhuman. I don't think they've watched me. They're just getting their marching orders from the Facebook page. I don't know, man. Anyway, that's it. Another day in the life of a critic. It's a thankless job, but some of us gotta do it. I don't know, man. Hey, thanks for watching. Blog under.